Hey guys, Mr. here again for another video today, and we are back with our Houston Vikings franchise mode once again. And in this episode, we will see if we can move on to the Stanley Cup final, where we are facing the Arizona Coyotes. Now, they have a good record, but we have an even better record. They are currently 8-5. We are 8-1, and yeah, we've only lost one game in the playoffs so far. So let's go and check out this Arizona team to see how good they are. I'm sure they are pretty decent. Didn't mean to go there. Let's do this. Not special teams. All right. Yeesh. Yeah, okay, this should be interesting. So they've got a first line of Clayton Keller, who has 8 goals right now. He's an absolute beast goal scorer. Hopefully he puts up goals like that in the Winnipeg series. We will see. Now, Keller, yeah, obviously pretty damn good. 90 overall. Good first liner with Dylan Strome, who has 10 assists. That is a perfect combination where Strome can pass him the puck, although he doesn't really have that great of passing as you would expect. He's a really good defensive forward, though. Well, shot blocking not so much, but I'd say he's a good two-way forward more than anything. He's got a good shot, though, too, for Strome. And then also on that top line, we have Anthony Duclair, who's pretty damn good as well. He's got 5 goals. Nice. Second line, we have Max Domi with Derek Stepan, who is now 35 years old, is 78 overall. And then Christian Dvorak, only an 83 overall. Then on the third line, we have Chris Kreider with Tyler O'Reilly, who they drafted in the second round a couple of years ago, and Christian Fischer. That third line's doing wonders for them. And then on the fourth line, Adrian Kempe with Ryan Dzingel and Marco Dano. Ryan Dzingel has 4 goals. That is something we may have to look out for. And looking at their D-core, oh no. They've got Rasmus Dahlin, who they drafted first overall in 2018, playing with Jacob Chychrun as their top pair, a legitimate top two defensive pairing. That is extremely scary. They are both monsters. Yeah, okay. And then on the second pair, they have Oliver Ekman-Larsson with Nick Mann. I forgot that their decor in this game, or in this sim, was absolutely unreal. They have Corey Turris and Adam Pelech rounding out the bottom pair. Tuukka Rask is their starter, 86 overall. He's 39. He's doing pretty damn good. Still listed as an elite goalie. And then Evan Fitzpatrick as the backup scratch players. They have Walensky, Vandenbush, and Yarncroc. I don't know how to say that second guy's name, to be honest. But yeah, our team is not going to be changing in any way. We don't have any injuries either, so this is this is what the team will look like heading into the series. Now, I'd say we have the advantage offensively. They definitely have a better decor than us, though. And I'd say we do have better goaltending. I mean, it depends. I forgot to check Rask's stats. But 8-5, you gotta expect they're at least decent. Let's go and see how we do in this playoff round in the Western Conference Final for, I believe, the second or third time in franchise history. That's what I was trying to say. So let's see. Period number 1 of game number 1. We have home ice throughout the entire playoffs. Let's see how it goes now. All right, an interesting start. Curtis David, our captain, opens up this scoring. Like I said, guys, Curtis David could seriously be getting hot anytime now, and looks like he has really started. Towards the end of the last series and this series already, he's starting off really hot because, like I said, he was not scoring very many goals. But Strome able to tie the game not too long after David's goal. Then Dahlin, just a few minutes later, scored to give them the lead 2-1. But Curtis David, late in the period, tied the game with 2 goals on the board for him. All right, shots 15-12 for Arizona. So we're actually getting outshot by a pretty significant amount, that's for sure. Let's go, though, second period now. All right, Arizona on the board. In the second period, they were the only team to score. In the second, they have the 3-2 lead now as well. Not looking too good for Houston. Will Arizona hand us our second loss? Let's see as we slow sim the third, and Dvorak gets his second of the game. 2 goals in a row for him. And like I said, it is not looking too good for your Houston Vikings. Hopefully we can score some more in the next game, though. Power play for Arizona. They had a few power play attempts in this period. And yeah, game number 1 goes to Arizona, which is not something I was looking forward to happening. But like I said, their team is really good, and it is a scary team to go up against. So we lose game number 1. But it's okay. We'll come back and hopefully win a game on home ice here, because we weren't able to do it before. Let's hope. Seriously, let's hope we don't let them go up 2-0 and then lose both games on home ice. We'd be in a pretty rough spot if that were to happen. Let's go. Period number 1 of game number 2. All right. This is not looking good for Houston right now, guys. Keller scored early, then Domi scored, then Keller got a second goal, and Luukkonen let in 3 goals on 13 shots, maybe less than that. I don't know if Luukkonen is still. Nope, Steckel is in net. Luukkonen let in 3 goals on 5 shots. Okay, so Steckel yet to let in a goal, but Steckel is now in net, and we have yet to seriously solve Tuukka Rask. Second period now, we got 2 on the board. It's Curtis David again, basically scored in the exact same spot. That is another 2-goal period for Curtis David, but Curtis David isn't the only one who needs to score. We have other players that are able to score on our team, and we need them to really start now. Third period, we're still down by 1, and Rick Ronaldo tied the game early for us. Steckel is looking good in net so far. Power play for Arizona. They weren't able to convert on it, though. Now to the last half of the third period as well. Shots are even. We're close as well. 3 minutes remaining in regulation, and Pekka Markkanen with a final goal in the period to give us the winning goal, and Rick Ronaldo with a second goal as well. So other people can score. Curtis David and Rick Ronaldo each with 2 goals, and then Steckel with the 21 save shutout. So Luukkonen, buddy, I don't know how I feel about having Luukkonen back in net for game number 3. This is seriously a place I don't want to be at right now. I mean, his stats are obviously still going to be good, but from that last game, that was not good from him. Do we stick with Luukkonen or do we go with Steckel? I feel the need of going for Steckel for this game. Now we're going to sim to the game first just to make sure. Oh wait, I already did? Okay, didn't think I did, but let's try Steckel. Clearly he is the better goalie at this moment, and if Steckel really screws us over, then we will give Luukkonen another chance. Luukkonen, buddy, I do love you, but we're going to give the start to our backup goalie. We will try it. We'll see how it goes. Sim game number 3, now in Arizona. Let's go. First period. All right. Nick Mann scored on Steckel, and Curtis David again scoring. He has been absolutely wonderful for us, and then Christian Fischer scored. But Arizona has 14 shots. We need to start shooting more. That's the main problem right now. We aren't getting near as many shots as they are, like we were in the first 2 series. They have a good defensive squad, and we need to somehow get around that to get some more shots. Second period now, will we be able to even it up or take the lead? We will not, and we are still trailing by 1 as we head into the third. Down by 1 goal. Shots 23-18 for Arizona. Now we held them off to only 7 shots that period. We had a good period, but Rask didn't let in a goal, so I'd say that's definitely a win for Arizona in period number 2. Let's go, though. Third period. Can we tie the game, or will we go down 2-1 in the series? Let's find out. Coming down to the last half of the third, it's not looking too good. We've only gotten 2 shots this period. There's our third and fourth, and we're still down by 1. Power play, though, we weren't able to convert on the power play. I would assume it was a 6-on-4, and I would hope so, but we weren't able to convert. No goals allowed in that game except for in the first period. Arizona has given us some struggles. They have now handed us 2 losses. Curtis David has scored 5. Did he score 5 goals? Yeah, he scored 5 goals this series so far as well. Do I give the start to Steckel again? I feel like I need to give it to Steckel again, guys. We're gonna do it. And he didn't screw up that game. He had 14 shots against him in the first period, and he let in 2 goals. We're gonna try it again. Let's go. We're gonna simulate game number 4 this time in Arizona, but we need to get a win right here, or we will be down 3-1 in the series, which is something I do not want to face. Let's go. First period now. All right, Clayton Keller scored on Steckel early, but shots are pretty even, 7-8. We need goals. We need our top line to really get it going, motivate our team. Yoshimura hasn't scored a goal yet. Benson hasn't scored. Gibson hasn't scored. Zadina hasn't scored. Hischier hasn't scored. Let's go. Second period. No goals allowed in the second, although we dummied them in that period. We held them to 8 shots, but we had 18 shots. So, yeah, time to slow sim the third now. Still down by 1 goal. Can we get on the board, or will Tuukka Rask shut us out? 5-on-4 power play, and Domi scored as the power play ended. Not good. We're down 2-0 in the last 5 minutes of the third. We're going down 3-1 in the series, guys. I don't know what to do. Domi with second goal of the game for the empty netter. I don't know what to do. I really don't. Rask with a 35 save shutout. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. I'm going to make some line changes right now. We're going to try some different lines. And also, I'm going to try Luukkonen back in net. Yeah, we're going to try Luukkonen back in net. Make sure that he is the starter, though. So, as for line changes, let's see. Yoshimura. I mean, he hasn't been scoring. I need him to really score. Benson, David. Gibson only has 3 goals. I don't know. We're going to try it. We're going to try our franchise line. We're going to see if that works out. I do not know. We're going to try Rick Ronaldo on the third line. We're going to try Yoshimura on that second line with Zadina and Gibson. We're going to try Gibson on the right side, though. Yeah, we're going to try that, okay? That will be our offensive lineup. Defensively, Nickerson only has 4 points. Honka only has 3. Roning has 1. Hillis has 4. I'm putting our most offensive defense together. We're going to try Nickerson and Hillis together, then Roning and Honka together. Now Trojanovic. That bottom pair is doing good together. I think we'll keep them the same. And like I said, we're going to give the start to Luukkonen. We'll see how that goes. We will sim to game number 5, where we are trailing by 2 right now. I am not excited for this game. I don't want to get eliminated from the playoffs. I planned on going to the Stanley Cup final, and at least going to the Stanley Cup final is what I planned. Let's see. Goalies, Luukkonen is starting. So let's see. Let's see what happens. Oh God, let's go on the calendar, and we will see how we do. Yeah, okay, let's go. If you guys can't tell, I'm stalling very hard right now, so I mean we might as well just get into this. How will game number 1 go? Let's see. First period in Houston. Feed off the energy of the fans, boys, and let's go out here and get this win. First period, no goals allowed in the first, and Tuukka Rask with 18 saves in period number 1. I don't get it, man. I really don't. Second period. Okay, a goal on each side. Duclair and Gibson. We finally solved Rask. It took probably around 25 shots. Shots 30-17 in favor of us, but Rask is standing on his head. But Darren Nicholas scores early in the third to give us the lead. Is that enough, though? We will find out extremely soon. I was going to say extremely shortly, but extremely soon. Come on, boys. Thank you, Darren Nicholas, with his second goal of this round, and Tim Roning with the empty netter. All right, good. I'm glad the line changes did something. Nicholas with 3 points, Luukkonen with 26 saves, and Zadina with 2 assists. So looking like that line those line changes definitely did help. Now we will sim to game number 6, and again in hopes to even up this series and force game 7. Will we be able to do so, though? Let's find out. First period in Arizona. Let's get on the board early. Let's have a magnificent period. Luukkonen, buddy, I know you can shut the door. Please do it. First period. Nice. No goals allowed in the first from Luukkonen. 14 saves for Luukkonen. Terry Yoshimura finally scores a goal in this round as well. Getting outshot pretty heavily, I'm not going to lie, but we have the lead. Let's go. Second period now, and we're up 3-0. I was going to say 3 Markkanen because I was looking at Markkanen's name, but we're up 3-0 now. Markkanen and Gibson with the goals, and we head to the third, up by 3. Shots 23-16 in favor of Arizona. Arizona now on the power play. They were not able to do anything on said power play. And we come to the last half of the third to hopefully force Game 7. Terry Yoshimura gets his second of the playoffs. Ken Benson gets a goal as well. And we're just mocking Rask now. 24 shots on Rask. He only saved 19 of them. Will that get to him in the final game of this series, though? Let's see. Yoshimura with 2 goals and Gibson with a goal and an assist. So second line looking to do pretty good there. And we forced Game 7, boys. Both teams with 11 wins. Who will get the 12th, though? 20 points for David. David's only gotten an assist in the past 2 or 3 games, which I'm not happy about. But it's okay. Let's go. 3-3 in the conference finals. Who will fight for the Stanley Cup this season? Let's see. Game number 7. You know what? We're going to slow sim the entire game. Let's go. We will slow sim it. And Perry Gibson with the first shot of the game. It scores onto Rask. Both teams exchanging power plays. Arizona with a long power play. And Derek Stepan gets the goal to make it 1-1. We now have a power play. We weren't able to score on the power play. Unfortunately, though, I would say that period definitely goes to us. We are outshooting them 11-3, but the fact that they exit the period still tied is not good. Let's go. Second period now, and Curtis David with another early goal in the period, and Ethan Perrin makes it 3-1. Looking good. Arizona has yet to get a shot since the first period. There's their first. We had a power play. They now have a power play. But I think we figured it out, boys. Pekka Markkanen makes it 4-1. We are a few minutes away from the last 20 minutes of this series. I am making that prediction now. Third period, and Christian Fischer makes it 4-2. They have a power play. We have a power play. We have a 5-on-3. We have a 5-on-4. We weren't able to convert on either of the power plays, though. Arizona has another one. You know, with all their power plays, it's kind of scaring me. Maybe we won't move on to the Stanley Cup final, but it's looking like we will. Rick Ronaldo with the second empty netter of this series for him. And there we go. Yes, sir. I think that second line seriously helped us out. And there we go. Ken Hillis has been injured, though, until June 6th. We are in May right now. That is not good. Nickerson, he had a few assists there, too. That is not good. Trojanovic then will get the time on the top pair. Junior Stewart will stay. Actually, maybe I should put Junior Stewart on the line with Nickerson just because he is an offensive defenseman and so is Hillis. Maybe that would help us out in the Stanley Cup final. We're going to try it. We'll see how that goes, though. But there we go, boys. We were able to do it. We are in the Stanley Cup final facing the Toronto Maple Leafs. Of course we are. Of course we are. My favorite team gets to go against the team I created. Okay, guys, that is going to be it from me in this episode. Hopefully you all did enjoy. Tune in for the next one where we will face the Toronto Maple Leafs. Thank you guys so much for watching once again, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.